Hello everyone, and welcome back to Octopath Traveler. Continuing with Tressa's story, with a little less delay at the start of it now. As you can see, I've already stolen the property of most of these people. I've basically moved on to only stealing stuff that's 100%, except maybe, I guess, the Holy Bow from last time. Is it Holy Bow? Yeah, Holy Longbow. But generally speaking, if it's not 100%, I just don't try to steal it, because the reputation hit's just a bit too annoying. I think there's some items that will never go to 100%, but nah, it's fine. Right, anyway, this guy we can purchase from him at Bard's Shield. I obviously can't even attempt to steal the stuff. I have to buy it. I'm not going to buy any of the other stuff, because I think eventually, when this mission is over, I'll be able to just steal it. Also keep in mind that I have a shit ton of money right now, 324k. And there's still a lot of things I can sell. Stole a marble from a child. Not my proudest moment, that. Got a bunch of empty coin pouches. But also some actually valuable stuff. As in, a piece of dazzling artwork that I stole from someone. 2 curious antiques that I stole from someone. 3 silver-filled pouches that I stole from someone. The Fool's Gold ore, most of that's stolen. Copper-filled pouches, stolen. I stole all of this. I'm stealing everything I can. So if I need money, I can also sell this for probably another 150,000 maybe. And then there's lots of weapons that I could also sell. Victor's spears, actually. Not bad. Anyway, we've got the shield, so let's move on.
Ah.
Of course.
Hmm? Most grateful.
You just paid the money that the guy... Well, no, you haggled, I'm guessing. That's not fair to say. You got a 25% discount from the price that the guy asked for. How is it not a small feat? We walked up to the guy and said, I'm gonna give you 6,000 for it, and he said, fine. And we took it, basically. So yeah, I thought Primrose's story was going to be really lame, but it actually turned out pretty well. But so far, Tressa's story, chapter 1, 2, and 3, haven't finished 3 yet, so I'm not gonna pass judgment on it just yet. But yeah, 1, 2, and 3 so far have been about as stupid as I thought they were gonna be.
Well, well.
Yeah, so you're still gonna give it to the guy for free though, because you're such a good merchant. You just spend a bunch of my money, which I earned by killing cats. I just like to think of Harlot as like some sort of stinky fur-wearing person who's just always on about hunting, and the others are trying to be intellectual, and she's just like, nope, I have no need for any of this. I'm just gonna kill a boar now. Anyway, let's find Leon.
Mr. Leon!
Huh?
You see...
Didn't you just go on in the dialogue, in the travel banter, about how the item was valuable because the value of an item is how much someone else is going to pay for it, and she just gave it to him for free. So it's really valuable, but I'm not going to actually make him pay for it. No, no, stupid cutback. No, please don't cut back. No!
Captain Leon! The storm be giving us no quarter, sir! Let's turn back! The old girl can't hold on much longer!
Anyone wanting to retreat can be my guest and swim back. I'll reduce this ship to shivers before I let him have my treasure! If those scurvy sea dogs get to that island first, we get nothing! You hear? Hold fast to that rudder, mateys!
Aye, aye, sir!
And obviously this bit's voice acted.
Balthazar, that bastard.
You're too slow, Leon.
Aye, Captain Obvious.
I think you'd have learned after all these years.
Enough. Else I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to the gulls.
Now I'll be taking this island's treasure, if you don't mind.
I do mind, but it isn't mine. Do whatever you please.
Do ye remember when we were lads, Leon? Starving in the slums, stealing to survive.
Oh, I just got an achievement for playing for 50 hours, I think.
We dreamt of just growing up and had to fight tooth and nail to reach the top. Nothing was ever easy for us.
In this world, the strong take while the weak quake, and we became strong.
Ye never change, Leon.
You say it like you're any different, Balthazar.
Not everyone stays the same forever, matey. Can I tell you something, Leon? I never wanted to be a pirate.
What?
When we were lads, I dreamt of being a merchant.
Have you gone daft? Balthazar of the Eastern Seas. A merchant.
You're a bloody scoundrel for laughing, Leon. But it be the truth. I wanted to trade treasure from every corner of this here world and bring people together. I lost sight of that dream after becoming a pirate. But these days, it's all I'd be thinking about. Leon, do you have something precious to you? Aye, a fine storm this is. How about another wager, my friend? Whoever reaches that island first be the winner. If you win, you get that gem you always wanted.
Uh-huh, will I now? And what happens if you win?
I win. Ye hand over your most precious treasure.
Deal. The Eldrite.
Okay, just complete the site. This is not the game's fault or anything, but from what I recall, there has been precisely one historical occasion where a pirate buried that treasure. And if I again recall correctly, this might not be entirely accurate, but I think it is, he told the owner of the place where he buried it that he buried it there. So the notion that pirates had vast amounts of money which they buried in random places is based on exactly one occurrence where it happened. Just once has a pirate done that. All the other times, it was a high-risk life, and you couldn't constantly be stealing money from merchant ships. They were well armed and well defended, so you basically stole it when you needed it, but then you wouldn't try to do this to get rich. It was something you did to basically stay alive. So they wouldn't have had the vast amounts of gold that they could just bury chests full of it, because, you know, they didn't need it. They needed the gold they had. Anyway, that's not really the trope of treasure buried by a pirate is very common. It's not the game being stupid here. I mean, Treasure's story is pretty stupid, but this aspect of it is fine. Just I felt like mentioning it.
All right.
Oh, more travel banter.
It couldn't be.
Okay, I might have to leave town for this. Previously this path was locked. I think it was locked. Otherwise, if it wasn't locked, then at least it was too high a danger level when last I checked. Right. I already changed their passive skills back to more useful ones.
Open for business.
Right, technically these crabs are new enemies,
Here
so
I go.
let's just roll with it, and maybe let's check if they are weak to dark damage. They are not.
My turn.
Okay, let's try wind damage. Nope.
Now, what next?
I will go through all of the available passive skills when I have a character that has them all unlocked, so I can just go through the list on one character. I think I've seen all of them by now, but not on the same character. So yeah. It's Firestorm.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Still don't know the weaknesses of the crabs.
Letting the hunt begin.
Not swords either. Guessing spears maybe?
It's my turn now.
To appear Falcon's Bounty. I want to try that out. Nope, not spears.
Coming, if thou darest.
Bows?
My turn. What's yours is mine.
Adelwar. Okay. I'm not that interested in stealing, I just kind of... loud
Interesting dilemma.
plane outside, sorry about that. Sure. Let's do that.
What to do?
And then let's go... Falcon's Bounty. Let's see how
I
much that
summoned
does.
the Felgun, the great merchant.
1941.
You got more than you bargained for.
I mean, in terms of money, that's again, I already got 1,000 from the fight, so that's another 2,000. It's not really significant. Now I know the damage cap in the game is 9999, but the warrior gets a skill, passive skill, that increases it to 99999. So basically 10,000 is the usual limit, you can increase it to 100,000, just like Final Fantasy X. And possibly some other Final Fantasies. I just know that 10 had those precise limits. I never liked the notion of those damage limits, but there you have it.
Not bad. A passing grade.
And that was the exact same encounter we've already seen. Yeah, 50 hours, 10 minutes of playtime. Not too bad. And the Forgotten Grotto. Just checking for secrets. These were suspiciously badly hidden.
I've done my research on you.
Right, these are all new, so I'm definitely going to include those. Probably not going to be weak to... Oh, the skeleton is randomly weak to daggers. I had expected axes.
What to do?
Let's try wind.
The winds of fortune are howling.
Nope.
Now, what next?
Okay, I mean, we know that ice works.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh, and the bats are weak to spears.
The winds of fortune howl.
Easy.
And that's that.
Random dead end there. Okay. I'm guessing we're approaching the boss fight here because we're getting another save point, so let's come up a bit. I mean, Cyrus has 250 SP, so it's not gonna run out that quickly, but can still happen. ever. Oh, there's a chest down there. Okay. Large energizing grenade. Okay, cool. It's a little short, this episode, but I'm expecting... Actually, no, the boss fight's not quite there yet, so... Sledgehammer. Would that be an axe? Or a staff? Sledgehammer, it's a staff! Well, probably not better than what I've currently got though, right? Technically. Not in terms of elemental attack for Cyrus, but... it's straight up better in every respect than the Staff of Wonders.
Ready or not, here I come!
Alright, more new enemies.
What?
What next? A torrent of arrows.
What to...
Okay, let's break these guys as well. And then Cyrus can use a firestorm.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Nice.
Thus
Untouched
ends
domination
your
break. Always nice for experience, money and all that stuff. I don't know why there was a save point where it was, because you're not exactly next to the boss fight yet, so I don't. I think they're overdoing it slightly with the save points in some places. I mean,
I've done my research on you.
there's no downside to more save points for me, but it just seems a little silly sometimes. Let's try to see if those skeletons are also weak to daggers. Nope.
Letting my arrow fly and try.
Not weak to spears either.
Let's do this!
Yeah, let's just break one of the bats.
An interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall reign. Now, what next?
And sure, do it again.
Tempest of ice shall reign.
Should have used a different element there, actually, that was a bad play.
It's my turn now! Thank you!
16, 18, cool. Davy Bones, that's not bad, it's kind of funny.
What's yours is mine.
Try this. What is the look?
Just gonna analyze him to know his weaknesses. Alright, so wind and holy. And this one actually is weak to
What
axes.
next?
It just makes more sense for a skeleton, because usually you'd expect a skeleton to be resistant to piercing or slashing moves, and just like blunt or heavier attacks like axes would make more sense to me. Befuddling Claw, I'm not that interested. I could capture him to just get the one-hit kill though. But, I think I'm just gonna do a boosted axe attack.
What to
To
do?
immediately break him, and he's already empty-handed, so sure. Trade wins
What a nice breeze.
for
Time
the
to
kill.
close up shop.
Okay. This, I'm guessing, just... Where does this lead? Oh, a very well hidden chest. Containing a vivifying stone. It sounds like an accessory. Prevents instant death. Okay. Certainly seems valuable. Not sure how common that will actually be.
Come on, I've got.
And again, nothing too important there. Now this is gonna be the boss fight. So let's heal everyone up. Let's plumb a bit. And save the game. And we'll start next episode with the boss fight. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.